Speaking of the Jews, have you seen Kanye's new song?
Bro.
What?
Here's the thing.
What? First of all, kind of catchy.
Well, that's the problem with it.
Well, Kanye West's anti-Semitic song, Heil Hitler, has been banned from major music streaming platforms. It does remain available on Elon Musk's X. That prompted Joe Rogan and comedian Tom Segura, who we showed you at the top, to debate whether banning the song is the right move. Here's more.
The song has so many millions of hits on Twitter. It's been banned from every platform.
Yeah.
But is it good to ban things from platforms, or is it better to let it be out there and let people talk about it? Because if you ban it, then people want to hear it more.
That's true.
And then it becomes more popular, and then it kind of supports what he says, which is that there's this concerted effort, if you talk about Jewish people, that they're going to remove you from everything, remove you from banking, which is what he's saying. They run everything. So if they didn't, like if it was just you were talking about Puerto Ricans, look what happened to Tony. Nothing.
Yeah.
He's doing great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if there's certain people that you're allowed to pick on and make jokes about or mock or say something, and you can get away with it.
Yeah. Well, I think he's made his point. I think we all get it now.
The song has racked up nearly 10 million views just on Kanye's account alone, with many more, including many white supremacists and anti-Semitic accounts, gleefully sharing the song on theirs as well. Segura also raised the consequences of the song encouraging anti-Semitic behavior from Kanye's fans. Take a look.
And I've always been like, yeah, say whatever you're gonna say. But I do think like making a catchy song about that, I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like you're just getting, at a minimum, you're just gonna get more people that think it's cool to say Heil Hitler. Like that's at the minimum.
Well, I think that's part of the program. I think it's part of what he's trying to do.
But I mean, is that cool to do? I guess if you're like, well, it's fun to troll the masses and get them to do that, okay. But what I'm saying is that like at a minimum, you're gonna get less educated people to go like, this is a fun thing to say. And you're like, I mean, is that good? You really want people just walking around being like, you know, it's tight, man. Heil Hitler. Like, that's insane. It's crazy.
Now, Cenk, up until the show, I had been thinking about this all day, and I still don't know where I fall on this, but I'm curious. Do you think this song should be banned on streaming platforms?
We just had a knockout brawl debate a minute ago on the show, right? I mean, catch the show live, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern, okay? So, and now we come to this topic, and both of us are like, I don't know. Okay, and the two of us never say I don't know, right? So we asked it on the website, should Kanye West's pro-Hitler song be banned on all platforms? And apparently you guys don't know, 47 to 53, super close. And it comes out to no on 53. Okay, the live chat has a poll too. Should the song be banned? Let's pull that up in a second. So live chat's on YouTube. 60-40, no. Okay, so now 59-41. So this is as tight as it's been in a long time for any topic. And so why? Guys, let's be super clear. The song is terrible. It's I don't mean musically. I mean, you know, to put a song like that out there is despicable. And Kanye West is a grade A moron. And I'm really proud that, as usual, I was the first. And when I said it, what happened? Back then, people were like, and I'm not talking about when he started the anti-Semitism. He was always a moron. He was always the dumbest person I've ever heard speak. Like whenever he spoke, people were like, oh, he's genius. No, just because he's decent at music doesn't mean his political opinions are smart. He's always been the dumbest guy in the room, maybe the dumbest guy in the nation. And so when I was saying that, I remember people saying, oh no, he's a genius, Cenk. How dare you? He's a musical genius, right? Okay, well, I won that debate. He's a frickin' moron and an idiot, anti-Semite, et cetera, et cetera. So I despise the song, and I'm really worried about what Rogan's guest said there, which is that people think it's catchy and then they start singing it. No, 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 no. On the other hand, if you ban it, God damn it, then it's rebellious and cool and underground and that kind of crap. And so Jordan, I don't know, man, banning hasn't worked. So I'm leaning 53-47 to not banning it. But then if you're not gonna ban it, everybody has to say, yeah, Kanye is a giant ass. And no one should ever do any deals with Kanye, not because you're Jewish, or it's because he's a jerk. He's a terrible human being. So, and then he can go complain about, oh, the Jews. No, brother, it wasn't the Jews. Here, I'm Muslim, born Muslim, now atheist, and I hate you. I think you're an idiot, and I would never do a deal with you, okay? So go cry about that. All right, Jordan, I came out for not banning it, even though I have a long history of despising this moron. What do you come out?
As I think through it, I jump back and forth. You know, the knee-jerk reaction seems like, well, this is heinous. This is deliberately inflammatory and anti-Semitic. Let's get rid of it. And then you think, okay, well, that's like they say, and I think that would be human behavior. Well, people will only seek it out more. It gives it attention, especially in our digital age. When you try to suppress something, it only makes people want to seek it out more. And I think about the consequences of that. And you could think through, like, what would the justification be? And I certainly don't want big tech companies, and I certainly don't want our government dictating what can and can't be said, because while it would start here, and we've already seen it for years, especially, like, just to go back to our last story, big tech companies have suppressed pro-Palestinian speech online for the past year and a half. You have seen now arrests on college campuses. Like, it's not that this would lead to something worse. We're already in an area where things are worse. And I'm also, like, even just talking about it, we're giving him what he wants. Like, he did this specifically because he knew it would upset people so much that it would get way more coverage on his self-released album than if the album didn't include this track. That's it. Or this single.
Look, I don't know how much people are trolling him. I hope a lot, right? But for all the trolls for no reason, they're just getting their kicks and stuff, go troll that guy. And you know what? I know what'll drive him crazy. Do what I do. Keep calling him dumb. He's a super dumb guy. And so he thinks he's a genius. He's like, oh, I got a white shirt, I'm selling it for $250. I'm such a genius. Oh, I got a trash bag and I'm selling it for $500 because I'm a genius. No, you're an idiot. That trash bag looks like trash. That's just a white shirt and you're just a hateful idiot. So go do that to him and see if he likes that attention. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.